Hey guys, Adam here again. Should close this door. We got a little firearm project going. I've got a Ruger 1022 here that I added this Magpul stock, and I wanted to add some type of optic to the top of this. Now, I'm kind of new to the world of modern optics, and well, I'll just show you what I got. I got this Bushnell. It's a trophy. What's the number on this? TRS 25. It's kind of an entry level, I guess you'd say, entry to somewhat experienced. And there it is. You know, and it's got, I guess that's a Weaver mount. I really don't know. I bought one of these dudes right here. It's a Picatinny rail that it actually fits the Ruger factory holes. So I didn't really have a decent screwdriver, so I just got this kind of a piece of junk precision screwdriver, and I'm going to try not to mar the finish and get this job done. Well, there you go, Adam. That's what happens. So there's 4 little grub screws that are in there, and I'll drop those off on the blanket so not to lose them. But they're just a slotted screw, and boy, they're in there. Factory specs must be pretty tight. Damn. I'm gonna mess around and scratch this thing. I tell you, this coating, I might have to slow down, I can tell you already. This coating that is on this receiver is pretty good. I've roughed the screwdriver right across it twice, and it hadn't done anything. I wish they had put a little bit of something on these so they wouldn't stick. But I guess if they did, somebody like me would complain about them rattling loose and falling out, right? A slotted screw is about my least favorite type of screw to mess with, though, because that blade will just slip out if you don't have the right one. And that's the last one, thankfully, right there. I don't think those are painted in. Doesn't really matter. I may take this rail off at some point. So the screws they gave me were look like little socket head screws. Hopefully they won't be slotted. Well, dadgummit, they are. Okay, no big deal. They look like they're a little bit easier to work with. So we just put the rail on top. I'm gonna see if I can line this dude up. I will say that the aftermarket screws have got a little bit sort of thicker, a wider slot. You know, I don't know what the proper terminology is for that, but you get the idea. So, see if I can get this thing halfway lined up here. Well, I can tell you, I got the wrong size screwdriver. I thought these were going to be socket heads, and I could do a little, like a little Allen wrench on them, you know. Heck, I don't even know if these are the right screws. Huh. Let's see, where'd those little dudes go here? See if the threads match up. Well, I sure can't tell. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this video and see if I can find another screwdriver. You know, the screwdriver is probably the tool that I have the least of as far as, you know, flat tip screwdrivers. So I'm going to see if I can attach this thing with the tools I've got. You know, that's just that's all you can do, right? Let me adjust this camera a little bit. I got the GoPro on a little poor man's Gorilla Pod, and it Sometimes it's your friend and sometimes it's not. Okay, that screw's going in good. I'm not going to tighten these all the way. And I don't think this is all tactical black, so I don't think you're going to be able to see exactly what I've got going on here, just because I don't have a light on this camera. That may be something I need to invest in. You know, and I tell you, I don't love the GoPro. I think the GoPro is okay. I've got the Hero 3, and it's just okay. Wait a minute, they give me an extra. They gave me an extra screw. How nice. They know I drop things every time. So I know this is fascinating viewing. Screws into slotted screws into threaded holes. Doesn't get much better than that. So I'm going to tighten them all down. I don't know if it's straight or not. Don't really care. Not at this stage. So now this guy came with an Allen wrench, and I'm going to loosen it, or as people from Sheffield, Alabama say, I'm going to untighten it to where it'll slip over there. And alright, which end do you look through? I'm guessing it goes on this way. And I'm going to try to get it somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it needs to be pretty far back or what. I'm going to try to get it in the middle. And you know, it's just kind of a clamping action. So I got to kind of shoehorn it on there. Yeah, there she goes. And you just tighten this one screw. It's got like that bolt acts as a locating pin to find a notch in the Picatinny rail. You know what I'm saying? So it sort of clocks it on there. And there it is. Man, ain't that slick. That looks tactical right there. That is tactical. I'm big time now. Look out, my 22 long rifle. Did I put this on backwards? I did. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to let the camera go with it. I put it on backwards, folks. I feel like Gomer Pyle. This is the proper way. I will tell you, it's kind of hard for a guy like me to tell stuff like that. Alright, that looks even better. That's slick. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. And I'll show you what it really looks like there. Get out of the way. That's pretty cool, man. I'm excited about that. Let's see if I can turn the brightness up on this. That's up to 10. Let's see if I can let you look down the scope. There it is, the red dot. Awesome. Alright guys, if you're still with me, I appreciate it. Talk to you later.